Hey, it's Sandra here. I want to give you a little snack about business for women on the internet. So as far as women who are achieving things, women who are doing big things, who are consistently growing, who are celebrating their successes, who aren't afraid to discuss those things online, share their business advice, their savvy, their approach to life, the doing what it takes, and the embodiment of who they are and how they infuse that into their business. There's an opportunity to become jealous or triggered or activated or envious. And what I would invite you to look at is the opportunity to let this become an activation for you. I spent a lot of time being triggered by women celebrating things online because I came from a family that was much more diligent about respecting the privacy of people's finances. So to me, anyone talking about money in any way felt incredibly tacky. It felt like no class, it felt like poor manners, and seeing it online in the ways that I was felt immediately no. I can't look at this. Who do they think they are? Why are they doing this? Why are they trying to make people feel bad about what they don't have? And it took me a while to grow out of that and to see it for what it really was. And if you are following the right women, if you're following women with big hearts that are way more about the hearts and the vocation that they're working with, they're going to talk about money, but only because of everything else that enhances. There are women that are talking about money, because they want more money, because they love it, because they're flashy, because they're trying to fill a hole in their life where they don't feel good enough about something and they think the money's going to fix it. But I think that we're wise enough to tell the difference between the money in the hands of those women and money in the hands of women who are excited to share and give. And so there are different ways to give, right, with your money. When you have the money and you're experiencing it and it's making your life easier, you're elevated, your energy's elevated, you're spending so much less of your brain power worrying or considering where the money is and where is it going to go and how you're going to put it over here. All of that brain power, because we only have a limited amount during the day, all of that brain power becomes freed up when money is no longer the stress that it might be right now. So when that brain power is freed up, you have this sense of relaxation in your chest, and you're able to focus on things that light you up more, which is what we're wired and programmed to do anyway as humans. We want to help and serve and connect and be there for each other. We're programmed to love. And so increasing the amount of money and wealth that we have allows us to increase who we are, to step into more of that, to become more, to let go of the things that shouldn't really matter that much but affect our lives, and just be in the present moment. And so if we can look at the women who are maybe activating us in that way, where it's like uncomfortable to see other people's successes because it still feels like, for you maybe, if I see women with success right now, it's just a reminder that I'm not doing well. It's just a reminder that I haven't gotten there yet. It's just another reminder that shows me that other people have what I want and can't seem to figure out how to get. Instead of allowing it to be that for you, I want you to challenge yourself to look at it like the examples, the queens who went before you, who are inviting you in to walk with them, not behind them, walk with them as they guide you and show you and introduce you to new ways of doing things. Sometimes I think about this like a sports metaphor, because I often do use sports metaphors, but it's like getting onto a brand new softball team or a volleyball team, and you know, you're the youngest person on the team, and I had an early birthday, so I was typically the youngest person on any team, any new grade level. And I happened to be pretty good at most of the sports that I played, so I ended up advancing in my sports and becoming, you know, accepted and allowed on teams with older girls. So if I'm going onto a team with older girls, these girls they've got 2 or 3 years on me, sometimes 4 years on me. And so they have more experience, they have more training, they have stronger bodies, they have faster bodies. And if I let that be the thing that told me I couldn't do it, then I would never play again, because that was always the environment. There was always somebody better, stronger, faster, because there always will be in every area of our lives. So if we can look at it like that and say, all right, I was on a team, I was the youngest on the team, these girls are really developed, they're good, I want to become like them. My options are I quit and feel horrible about myself, or I recognize that they're inviting me in on the team, I'm part of them, I'm one of them, and I'm going to learn from them. I'm going to ask them as I go. I'm going to train like they train. I'm going to implement things that they're doing that work because I see them. If they're good, I know they're good. So what are they doing to get good? I'm going to watch. I'm going to learn. I'm going to listen. I'm going to ask. I'm going to sit in it. Let it be the example, because by the time I got to their age group, I had surpassed a lot of them. By the time I got to the age of however old they were, I came with what I knew, and I was so eager to learn from them that I passed them in expertise and skill level, because that's allowed. That happens all the time. When you're allowed to bring your everything to the moment with the desire to get better, to improve, to grow, then you're taking everything you've got right now and you are aligning with your mentor. You're aligning with them and their way of doing things. So you combine those two things and now you can go faster than they did. That's how mentorship works. That's how it's so powerful. So even if you're not, paying somebody as a mentor yet, maybe you're not there yet, you still have an opportunity to look at these women on the internet that are doing things in a big way and say, I will allow them to be my mentor. They don't need to know me necessarily in order for me to learn from them in this way. And I can reach out to them and I can connect with them and I can thank them for what they do. So they can know me, but maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'll get to a place where I can pay them, and it'll go even faster. But instead of the activation where you're feeling like it's a trigger, let it activate you like I'm joining the new team. They already said yes. They invited me in. I'm here. I'm a part of them. Because those good women, they want more of us. Good women that have good money want more good women to have more good money, because it speaks for all of us. It opens all the doors. This is not an isolation movement where one person gets it and no one else can have it. This is an entire global push that allows women to go faster and have way more fun doing it with a lot more ease. I say push and I immediately in my body go, can I retract that? Push is the wrong word. It's a global movement. It's a wave. And what we've seen in the last 2 years is the tsunami effect with these women. More millionaires and more women billionaires have been made in the last 2 years than ever in the history of the world. If you feel yourself becoming triggered, let that be the moment that you decide to look at it as a moment of activation and see what you can learn and glean from that. And don't make it mean anything negative about you. You might not be where you want to be yet, but it doesn't mean you won't get there. Giving up will make sure that you won't, but anything else will get you closer to achieving your dreams, and it's true every step of the way. I want the best for you. I want you to love hard at what you're doing. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to use that activation and go further and faster. And remember that you are a part of a community that wants you here. Stay gorgeous, as if you even had a choice.